Battle Through the Heavens Chapter 110, Fairy Doctor. Chapter 110, Fairy Doctor. Blood lotus essence was an extremely rare high-grade medicinal ingredient. This kind of medicinal ingredient usually grew together with the yellow lotus essence. Its rarity and similar appearance with the yellow lotus essence made it difficult for someone who was unfamiliar with them to differentiate between the two. Had Yao Lao not exclaimed when Xiao Yan first saw this item, a novice like him would never have been able to discover that this ordinary-looking thing was actually a rare medicinal ingredient that he had been searching for. Blood lotus essence was also one of the key ingredients in making a blood lotus essence pill trademark. When speaking of the blood lotus essence pill trademark, it was also necessary to bring up the strange chi technique flame mantra trademark that Xiao Yan was practicing. It should be known that the evolution of flame mantra trademark requires the consumption of a heavenly flame. Swallowing the heavenly flame, however, was not something safe. The heavenly flame was extremely violent and it also possessed terrifying destructive properties. Even the special metals that were renowned for its hardness would be unable to withstand being barbecued to the high temperature of the heavenly flame, much less a persona trademark's body. Thus, in order to successfully consume the heavenly flame into the body, refine, then absorb it, some extremely cumbersome things must be prepared. This blood lotus essence pill trademark was the most important one amongst them. After consuming the blood lotus essence pill trademark, a strange bloody layer will be formed on the surface of a person. This bloody layer can withstand being exposed to extreme heat. Only with its help could one get close to the heavenly flame and search for a chance to undertake the next step. Xiao Yan had tried looking for necessary items that Yao Lao had told him of within Wutan City, but it was to no avail. He did not expect that not long after reaching a new place, he would luckily find this rare blood lotus essence. Xiao Yan's great mental strength allowed him to completely hide the extreme happiness in his heart, and under the impatient eyes of the shop assistant, he randomly played with the blood lotus essence in front of him. After being silent for a while, he smilingly asked, Are there any more yellow lotus essence in this stop? I would like to buy in bulk €. Hearing this, the shop assistant was slightly stunned. He suspiciously swept his eyes across Xiao Yan. Although the yellow lotus essence was only priced at only 100 gold apiece, if it was bought in bulk, it would still require quite a hefty price. After his suspicious gaze was shifted to the space ring on Xiao Yan's finger, the misgivings on the shop assistant trademark's face quickly disappeared and was replaced with a flattering smile. Mister, please wait for a moment. I will immediately go and get them €. Xiao Yan nodded with a smile. He did not continue to focus his attention on the rare blood lotus essence in his hand. Instead, he searched the countertop for other things, acting as though nothing had happened. Not long after the shop assistant left, he hurriedly returned and placed the small wooden box he was carrying on the countertop. He smiled and said, Mister, there are 53 yellow lotus essences here. Are you planning to buy all of them, €? Xiao Yan smiled but did not answer. His gaze swept across the yellow lotus essence in the wooden box. A moment later, disappointment flashed across his eyes. He did not find a second blood lotus essence amongst the yellow lotus essence. Xiao Yan let out a disappointed sigh from his heart but maintained a smiling face. From within the box, he randomly chose over 20 pieces before placing the blood lotus essence among them. Facing the shop assistant he said, help me pack this and calculate €. Mister, the bill amounts to 2,400 gold coins €. The shop assistant announced the price after counting the number of yellow lotus essence with his sweeping gaze. Xiao Yan nodded his head slightly and lifted his finger. He handed the pale green card containing 5,000 gold coins that had appeared in his hand to the shop assistant before hurriedly storing the bunch of yellow lotus essence into his storage ring. Instantly, he felt a great relief. After a brief silence, Xiao Yan suddenly faced the shop assistant who was swiping the card and asked, Are the yellow lotus essences here from the mystical beast mountain range, €? a euro ahum. The mystical beast mountain range is full of medicinal herbs. Our a euro 1000 medicine house a euro trademark has our own team to gather medicinal herbs. But each time we enter the mystical beast mountain range, we have to spend large amounts of money to hire mercenaries as guards. A euro the shop assistant, having completed a transaction, happily answered as he returned the card to Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan kept his things and nodded slightly. He was preparing to leave when he noticed that there was a sudden commotion at the entrance of the medicinal shop. A euro whoa, it actually is the fairy doctor, a euro. A euro how beautiful, tisk tisk, what a narrow waist a euro a euro. A euro a diet, do you wish to die? More than half of the mercenaries in Qingshan town have been saved by the fairy doctor. If someone heard you, you may well lose your tongue a euro. Two men standing a short distance from Xiao Yan were conversing. When one of them uttered some dirty words, his companion quickly stopped him with a quiet lecture. A euro I was just speaking trash a euro haha, haha a euro feeling the unfriendly gaze from those around him, that man slightly paled and with an embarrassed face, hurriedly escaped from the medicinal shop with his friend. A euro that fairy doctor a euro does she have such a great reputation here? A euro Xiao Yan was somewhat surprised by the exchange of the two men and the reaction of the mercenaries. Standing at a distance, he tilted his head and barely caught a glimpse of female figure in a white dress through the gaps in the crowd. Following the dispersal of the crowd, Xiao Yan finally managed to clearly see the face of the lady whom the crowd had clustered around. The lady was wearing a pale white dress. She was not extremely beautiful but could be called an uncommon beauty. Her lightly smiling face emitted a fresh aura that was unique and greatly increased her charm. Xiao Yan a euro trademark's gaze swept across the lady a euro trademark's body before finally landing on a narrow waist that was bound by a green belt. Seeing the narrow waist that could not fill a hug, amazement flashed across his eyes. Amongst the ladies Xiao Yan had come to know, Sun Er was the most enchanting with her beauty and mystery that one could not find fault with. Ye Fei was a stunning, enchanting temptress and Xiao Yu had her long sexy legs which Xiao Yan a euro trademark's eyes could not help but stare at each time he saw them. The woman in white that was in front of him, on the other hand, was the one with the narrowest and most delicate waist. Xiao Yan smacked his lips, feeling amazed. Beside him, the shop assistant laughed in a low voice. A euro fairy doctor is a physician that was specially hired by our a euro 1000 medicine house a euro trademark. There are many people all over Qingshan town who like her. If the fairy doctor accompanied us when we go to the mystical beast mountain range to gather medicinal herbs, the mercenaries would all lower their wages to the minimum and at times, even fight amongst themselves for the available positions a euro. A euro a physician, a euro hearing this, Xiao Yan was momentarily stunned and immediately asked, a euro is a euro trademark T.A.G an alchemist, a euro. A physician could be considered as a kind of alchemist but they are much inferior when compared to the latter. After all, they cannot really refine any medicine. All they can do is to use a normal fire to mix the various medicinal ingredients together and achieve a healing effect. If compared with the medicine refined by an alchemist, such medicine is of a much lower grade. Thus all physicians desire to become an alchemist, but many fail to do so even after spending their entire life trying. The main problem lies both with their elemental affinity and the lack of guidance. After seeing the extent to which she was welcomed and the healing medicine on the countertop, Xiao Yan had initially thought she was an alchemist. A euro if it was so easy to become an alchemist, the occupation would not have been so rare and precious a euro the shop assistant said helplessly. Xiao Yan shrugged his shoulders, too lazy to continue his inquiry. He stared at the lady in the white dress who had sat down in her seat and attended to her injured patients. He touched his chin and admitted to himself that the kind smile the fairy doctor displayed when she was treating the wounded was extremely touching. No wonder these usually fierce mercenaries acted like docile little sheep in front of her. After standing at the same spot and taking another look at the beautiful picture-like scene before him, Xiao Yan walked out of this a euro 1000 medicine house a euro trademark. He walked on the street for a while before glancing at the darkening sky and randomly found an inn at the end of the street. He rented a room and went. In the room, he slightly curled his legs and let out a heavy breath. Tightly grabbing the hilt of the heavy sword on his back with his palms, he lifted it off his back with a low groan and carefully leaned it against the side of the bed. Although Yao Lao had said that Xiao Yan cannot remove the heavy sword even when he was sleeping, the current Xiao Yan simply did not have the ability to do so. Hence, Yao Lao had allowed him to temporarily remove it while he was sleeping. Immediately after the strange heavy sword left his body, Xiao Yan could feel that the dou qi in his body, like a river of water, swiftly and violently flow within his body. Xiao Yan slowly let out a breath. All the pores on his body had suddenly opened up. The comfortable feeling caused Xiao Yan to joyfully let out a cry. This feeling of suddenly becoming strong was simply too satisfying. Twisting his sore shoulders, Xiao Yan removed the huge bunch of yellow lotus essence that he had just bought. From within, he picked out the blood lotus essence and carefully placed it into a white jade box that he had retrieved from the storage ring. As for the remaining low-grade yellow lotus essence, Xiao Yan simply dumped them at random into the storage ring. €1 now that the blood lotus essence is finally in my hand, all that I trademark am missing is the ice fire spirit grass and a 4th rank ice attribute monster core before I can refine the blood lotus pill trademark. Patting the jade box in his hand, Xiao Yan wiped his mouth and sighed, it looks like I will be busy in the future. Just finding the medicinal ingredients for the blood lotus pill trademark has already given me such a big headache. Alice successfully consuming the heavenly flame trademark will not be an easy task. Xiao Yan sighed and shook his head. His sore body finally lay on the bed and he was overcome by his sleepiness.